welcome to the W7W Podcast.
We are a local yarn shop located in scenic, idyllic
Fort Worth, Texas.
I was also going to say temperate.
Temperate.
Yeah, the weather is actually really nice today.
It is for January.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Hunter?
Well, not a whole lot. Just yarning around, doing yarny things.
Yarning around.
Yeah.
Vogue Knitting Live was this weekend. Did you go?
I did not go. However, we've talked to people who have.
You did?
Yeah, Nikki from Forest Fiber Arts went out there.
She did go. So almost everybody went, and I kind of want maybe next year we should go.
Maybe we should.
I think we should go.
Okay, we'll think about it.
No, we should go.
Like we're doing it?
We should. Surprise!
Wow, so great. Let's do this thing.
I mean, and when I say we go, we're just going to be attendees. We're not going to vend or anything like that. No.
Yeah, no, it's a push to vend in Irving.
It would just be fun to go walk around and see all the knitting celebrity, the knitterati.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Cool.
So what else happened this weekend? Anything?
Not a whole lot. Is hopping at the shop. We were busy. Busy is good. Love to be busy.
That is good.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a couple of interesting things coming next month at the shop.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we've got a birthday bash trunk show for Leon Alexander and Moon Tower Dye Works.
Now, are we for sure that Moon Tower Dye Works is coming out?
Yeah, she's coming, and her birthday is in January. So not only is it Logan and Jose's birthday week, but also we can celebrate Anna's too.
Excellent.
Birthday bash. There
Don't
will
miss
be
it.
balloons and cake. So
Ooh, are we thinking bundt cakes?
They didn't, when I talked to Logan, he said he didn't really have a preference on what kind of cakes. So maybe we have more than one cake. I don't know.
Maybe we can do like a buntini assortment.
Maybe. That will be fun. And then we are going to have a trunk show for a new local dyer from Dallas, Texas, Chrysalis Yarn Studio. She's new. You can find her on Instagram, and her yarn looks really fun. So we're excited.
Cool. Just to be clear, for this birthday thing, I don't have to eat the cake because it's not family and it's not yarn shop family.
Maybe you don't have to eat the cake, but you have to sing the song.
I will sing the song. I will absolutely do that as penance.
And you have to sing it to each and every person.
What do you mean?
Individually.
I'm not singing it 3 times.
Yes.
No.
It's their birthday.
No, they can sit together and I can just I can go back and forth, but I'm not singing it 3 times. That's ridiculous.
We'll see about that. All right, as far as classes for February go, we've got the beginning knitting and crochet on Saturdays. And then also on our Sundays in February are continuing classes. So part 3 and part 4 of classes. I think we are going to have Mel's going to do a spinning consistent.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a worsted spinning.
Fixing mistakes in your knitting. So those will be two new classes. Otherwise, stay tuned for March.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right. And then, as always, if you need a private lesson, give us a call and we'll hook you up with one of our instructors.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Cool. So what do we have that is new to the shop?
We've got a lot of cool new products. Oh, I do have one new event that we're doing. One more event.
Oh, the cast-on deal.
Right. It's kind of an unofficial knit-along. I had seen the swirl pattern by Wool and Pine on Ravelry, and it just released earlier this week. But let me get the glare off of that. But it is a top-down raglan that has this really interesting neckline. I forget what they call them. Drop stitches? Not drop stitches, but something
Slip
like
stitches?
Something like that. Really neat braided look design, and it is fingering weight and mohair held together. And so I had quite a few one-of-a-kind Madeline Tosh TMLs from the trunk show that we did during Yarn Crawl.
She went a little bit crazy.
So I paired that with some shibui, and I'm really excited about the outcome. And a couple of people said that they really wanted to do that sweater too, so I thought, why don't we all do it together? And so I posted a picture of a couple of my swatches on Instagram, and then announced that I'll be doing an Instagram live cast on this Friday. That would be January, what would that be?
I'll put the information in the notes below.
January 24th at 6 p.m. And hopefully there's not one of my children's basketball games at that time. I forgot to check. So I posted these swatches and said that we could all cast on together no matter where you are. And one of the designers contacted me and said, you really should be swatching that in the round. So I know.
Wow.
Listen, we're lucky I'm swatching it all.
Wow.
Truly.
Well, I see you are swatching in the round now.
I know. So I thought I'd show you how I swatch in the round, because I kind of do it. Maybe this is the lazy way to do it. I mean, it's not exactly in the round. You could do it like magic loop style and do like an arm, maybe that. But the way I do it, and this is not my original idea, someone else had this idea, is I knit the front and then I slide it over like you would when you're doing brioche, and then I leave a bit of yarn in the back, and then start my first stitch with a bit of slack in the back, and that way I'm only knitting one direction and I have all this loose in the back. But
which is basically simulating how you would knit if you're in the round going one direction.
Right. And what you're supposed to do is when you finish your swatch, you're supposed to cut this so that you can lay it completely flat.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like you won't be able to lay that quite flat. It is a little too tight.
I mean, I can, but the edges are folded, which I think that I could get an accurate count because my 4 inches should be 20 stitches, so I cast on 40 stitches. You always want to cast on more than what you're actually going to measure. Always. Almost twice as much, usually. But, yeah, if you cut it, then you can't unravel it and use it if you run out of yarn in your project, which I'm always afraid of. And that actually did happen to me once. Remember that skirt that I did?
Not the Ann Budd skirt.
Yeah.
Oh, that one? Okay.
Anne cut my gauge. She cut it. And how much yarn did I need to finish that? Just the tiniest bit of a third skein. So the swatch would have saved me from breaking into a third.
Well, could you not have still used it? You just would have had like a lot more ends to weave in.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I guess it's yeah.
A lot of ends to weave.
That would have been a lot.
Like every 4 inches you'd have an end.
You'd be fine.
So I probably will not cut this. But I never get gauged no matter what I do anyway, so we'll see. I'm getting close to gauge. I'm getting 3 stitches over gauge on a 4 and a 5. And I've just switched to a 6, which the pattern calls for a 5, and normally I have to go down a needle size, so I'm all over the place. The good thing about this pattern is it is top down, and you are encouraged to try it on as you go. So that's what I'll be doing. So when you do your gauge swatch, if you're going to knit along with us, knit it in the round. If you have enough yarn, cut the yarn, wash it, soak it, lay it flat to dry. You don't have to pin it out so much, just as long as, because you don't want to stretch it, because you won't get, you'll get a distorted gauge too. Gauge.
She loves it.
Usually my gauge swatch is the first half of the sweater. Then I know if I'm on the right gauge. Anyway, I'm going to give it, I'm going to be a good team leader and swatch the right way and see what I find out.
She'll only bellyache a little bit about it, it turns out.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, so that's coming up. Let's knit this thing. Swirl by Wool and Pine. All right. What do we have that's new?
Okay, we've got a lot of new things that are new. First of all, we've got some new yarn bowls.
I like these.
Mm-hmm. Trish makes these.
Leaping Lamb. These are little sheepy sheeps.
Mm-hmm.
With leaves.
Cool.
And these are nice and smooth. And I think the top of them is really nice. Kind of hugs your yarn in there. So when you're pulling, it's not going to pop out the top.
Nice.
Yeah. And then this one has sweet little bluebirds on it. So these are from Leaping Lamb, Trish Wise. And I have some cute tassel makers. Look at these. These are Katrinkles, little farm animals, a bunny, an alpaca, and a sheep. And you wrap your tassel, 2-inch tassel, wrap it around here, put your tie here, and cut here. It makes a sweet little tassel. Those are cute.
Nice.
So 3 different sizes. What else do you have?
Well, let's go check out your little bobbins first.
Oh, these are some yarn bobbins made by Crafty Flutterby. And they are shaped like a tiny little sheep as well. So if you've got some color work to do, or if you just want to just wrap up the tail, like a lot of times if you are seaming things together, you leave a long tail to seam your piece, and that long tail sometimes gets in the way. A lot of times what I do is I like butterfly it around my hand and then do a little knot and tie it like that. But how cute are these tiny little sheep? You can just roll that up on a little bobbin. And they also come in even smaller sizes. And she did a special collection called Friends. New Friends and Old Friends. Do you know the song?
No.
You don't know the song?
No.
Because you weren't a campfire girl.
No, I wasn't.
Or a Girl Scout. Do you guys know the song?
You're going to have to sing it.
Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other's
gold.
A little more enthusiasm. One is silver and the other's
gold.
Nice vibrato, nice.
Nailed it.
All right, so we have those. What else do you have?
Okay, and I have what is coming out soon but is not out yet. Is the new By Hand magazine.
How's it? Oh.
And that's why I saved it for last.
It's here. Why is it not out yet?
Because it drops the 25th.
It drops.
Yes, the public release
Is that
date.
the end of the week? Today's the 20th, right?
Yeah, today is the 20th. So yeah, it's the end of the week. So this is number 11, Vermont and New Hampshire.
Saturday.
Is it Saturday?
Saturday.
Oh. Well, Friday, Saturday.
Did you say Friday?
I did.
You were so wrong.
My bad.
What else you got? You have something else over there.
Well,
and
yeah.
I'd like to see it.
Completely forgot about these. Okay, so we got these enamel pins in. They're from Fair.
No.
No? Mm-mm. What?
They're from,
These are things. Oh, okay. That's right. We got other things from Fair. My bad. What?
Those are from La Papillon.
But when I go to reorder...
It's a big platform.
Okay. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have new pins. These are astrology signs. And a coffee mug.
I've got a llama. No, it's an alpaca. It's an alpaca. It's a llama or alpaca? It's alpaca. Llamas are mean, alpacas are nice.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
And then I've got my favorite one. Salty.
And I've got an avocado love.
Nice.
Nice.
So cool.
All right. Oh, we do also have from La Papillon the...
Fair.
It's not fair.
You're not fair.
You're not fair. This whole show is not fair.
Uh-huh.
All right, we have the canvas zipper bags, the waxed canvas bags with zipper top to keep my cat out. Right? All the way shut. He's not getting in there.
That is secure.
Nothing's coming out of there. We sold out in like 4 days, but we have more on order. We have this color, light blue, and orange on order, and I think it takes about a week, maybe 2 weeks.
I saw that they ship out on Tuesday, so they will at least be in the wind tomorrow.
They'll be on a truck somewhere.
Yes.
Coming to us. It's got, they're leather straps. They are long enough for me to put under my arm and carry like that. There's a little leather detail here. It's just a little tag that says "Be the change." And then they've got the little feet on the bottom so they won't wear. And there's a hard something in here.
A base?
I think it's plastic. Hard plastic base in there. It's not cardboard. And then on the inside, it's got a lining, yarn not included. It's got a lining with a large zipper pocket trimmed in leather, and then 2 smaller pockets on the other side. I know it's kind of hard to see in there because the linings start just like for your glasses. Oh, I've got waist yarn in there. Pens, pencils. But it's like a nylon-y fabric lining in there. And it actually fits quite a lot. I can fit a sweater in there easily.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that thing looks like it is tailor-made to protect yarn from cats. Cat's not getting in there.
It's got a cute Papillon butterfly logo on the front too, stitched on there. We're sold out of those currently, more on the way, but we do have this bucket tote. We have 2 of these bucket totes. They are not cat-proof because they have a snap, but then also a latch, and then they open up like so. Great if you don't have a cat. My old cat didn't touch my yarn at all.
And
sometimes she would, but she wouldn't steal it from the basket.
And one of our cats doesn't really care about yarn. It's really only the other one.
It's just the one.
Right. So
you might have a cat who doesn't care, or a dog.
And that bag looks
like no animal at all. Rabbits.
That bag looks like it could be reasonably secured. It just doesn't have a zipper going all the way across the front.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's got the latch and the snap, so you can. If you're out and about and it falls over, it's not going to come tumbling out. But the problem is my little kitty will stick his paw right in there, and he'll rip the whole thing up and run across the house with it, trailing behind. So we do have a couple of these, and they have on the front Coopérative Agricole La Ocean. It's French.
Let me see it. I'll have a go at it.
Here we go. It's embossed.
Coopérative Agricole de l'Océan, c'est quello
No.
Nantes.
La 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 la.
That was naughty.
Naughty.
1904. I don't know. I'm giving up on the date.
Wheat.
Wait, no, it's 1958.
Wheat.
Yeah.
1958. Okay. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
That's pretty good. We should go to France.
Good Lord.
You can speak the language.
Is there any limit to the places that you want to go?
Just New York and Alaska right now.
Right now.
Right now. I want to go everywhere. Don't you?
I'm too busy.
You can take your knitting.
And besides, it's crazy expensive.
If only we were famous knit stars, we could just get invited places.
Mm-hmm. I'd show up looking fabulous.
In your crop top?
Uh-huh.
When are you ever going to make yourself a crop top?
I don't know.
You keep saying it.
I know.
It's never happened.
I know. I should do it.
What are you working on now? Oh, we still have new stuff.
Yeah.
What's in the box?
Okay. Yeah, we cannot forget about this. So we got a box in this morning, and we are just now cracking it open to see what is inside.
I heard it literally crack. Nice sound effects. What's in there? I mean, I know that there's a label on it. I kind of know what it is.
Amy?
What?
Amy.
What?
I see cellophane. Okay, we've got Toft. First of all, we've got just an absolute ton of pom-poms.
Those are the pom-poms with the snaps.
Yeah.
Alpaca?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Humanely sourced. Alpaca.
Pom-poms. Yes.
Can I look at just one of them? Will you open the bag so I can just...
Okay, let me get it next to the speaker first. I'm not getting it next to the speaker.
Oh, you are holding it a reasonable distance away. Yep, that one's good. Thanks. So fluffy.
It's like a cloud.
They are very soft and fluffy, and they're lighter weight, which is important on the top of your hat, so your hat doesn't sag.
Right.
Or sometimes with little kids, they get heavy and they just want to take them off.
Or if you wanted to wash the hat and you wanted to remove it too.
Right. Well, that doesn't matter if they're lightweight, but this one has a snap, which does come in handy if you want to remove it or change the color. So, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alpaca. Brush clean recommended. Don't put them in the wash, so do take them off. Made in Peru.
Okay, so then besides the pom-poms, we also got kits. Here.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's a cute little crochet dog. Sometimes they have their names on them.
This one, I forget what it's called.
I don't see it, their name, but he's cute. Is this a sheepdog? Is that an Australian Shepherd, maybe?
We've got an invoice. We have got... It is...
They do have their name.
Border Collie.
Oh, he's a Border Collie. What's his name?
It is
Jed. Cute.
And I think this is the Highland Coo.
Oh, that's cute. Notice, so these patterns are from England, but when we order them, we order the U.S. version of the patterns that have the U.S. crochet terms. So a double crochet is not a double crochet in both countries. Just so you're aware.
Got a lion.
But these are the U.S. versions.
Indeed.
Those are cute.
Yeah, so
You got a lot of them. No,
no, we ain't go crazy.
Bunny,
we just got 3 each.
mini bunny, mini sheep.
Mm-hmm. The only one we got a lot of was the regular bunny because
Rufus.
we can do a class with that.
Oh yeah. Jessica and Tate. Isn't there an actual Jessica Tate? No, that's Sharon Tate. Yeah. Okay, moving on.
Moving on.
Is that all we have that's new?
That is all that we have that's new.
Wonderful. What are you working on?
Okay, I'm working on a couple different things right now.
Is it a crop top?
It should be a crop top. God, I want a crop top so bad.
You can make that sweater a crop top. You could just not knit the rest of it.
I mean, that would pair up with my current strategy, so I mean...
Of not knitting it
at
all?
Not knitting it at all. Yeah, I think I'd be more than happy to stop early. I mean, you don't want to test my resolve on this situation.
You had a nice pause in between there. I'd be happy to stop.
Uh-huh.
Early.
I'm working on my Shatner.
Okay.
I'd be happy to stop.
No.
Early.
No.
Okay, still working on the spiral sock. This thing is a lot of knits and a lot of purls. So y'all have seen that. I am moving on. I'm working on something else. I cast on a new project.
I haven't seen this.
She hasn't seen this. She doesn't even know about this.
I don't know about this. Wait,
the gang knows about this.
Socks?
No, it's not. It's not socks.
Oh my gosh.
And it's barely started. This is what I've got so far. Because
Let me see. Let me guess what it might be.
Guess.
That is really small. Is it a baby sweater?
Like for a toy?
Oh, so it's a stuffed animal. Oh, you're making a forest friend. Nice.
I'm casting on the wolf forest friend.
I like it. Yes.
Oops, there goes my pencil.
It's going to be great. What color is this little sweater going to be?
It's going to look a lot like that. I've already got the blue and the white, I think, requisitioned out. Here is... That's the sweater.
Okay, nice.
And then I've got some white for his face.
Very nice. That's going to be great. So skills, you already know knitting in the round.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done the duplicate stitch yet?
I have not.
So that's going to be a new skill for you.
That's going to be a new thing, yeah.
That's great.
Yep, absolutely.
Good job.
Yep.
And then maybe some finishing skills, like
the seaming and all that stuff. There's a Kitchener across the top. I don't know how you've seen
that before.
Oh yeah, I've done that. I can do that in my sleep. I've done because of the afterthoughts.
Challenge.
Okay, not literally in my sleep.
Wake you up tonight and tell you to do a Kitchener stitch. I'm gonna hand you needles.
And I'm gonna hand you them back.
Who wants me to film that?
You're going to need that for like the trial.
Well, we've got it here saying that you can do it.
Metaphorically. Not literally.
Do you remember that one time, Hunter, that you were knitting a sweater for a baby shower and I was legit asleep? Legit. It was midnight and you came in and turned on the light and said, hey, help me with these short rows.
I think it had to like be done by the next day or so.
No, it wasn't the next day.
2 days.
It was not the next day.
I really needed the help. It needed to get done.
So you are totally getting Kitchener, didn't you?
I will be stabby when I wake up.
Stabby?
Uh-huh. Actually, you probably just won't be able to wake me up if I'm being honest.
I'm gonna throw it at you and run.
And
like
then I'll
cold bucket of water.
And then I'll just be like,
Kitchener, Hunter. Like on the battlefield where it was actually developed.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's going to be a battle if you try to do this.
All right, I like your new project.
Thank you.
All right,
so do you have any finished objects?
You didn't ask me what I was working on.
Don't we do finished objects
do finished objects. I do, but I left it across the room.
Well, then it doesn't count.
We talked about that last.
We talked about that last time?
That's
another one of the fiber
yes.
forest.
My finished object is... I'll go get it. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back.
Oh, goody.
All right, this is my finished object. It is a cowl, and now I've forgotten the name. Oh, it's on the tag. Hey.
Knitted bird nerd. Oh, no, that's a color. Here we go. It is escapement cowl.
Escapement?
Yes.
Okay. It's a nice cowl.
Assuming I read that right. I think I did.
It's by the Blue Brick in Canada. I think they're in Canada.
This is the yarn Knitted Wit.
Knitted Wit. This is Knitted Wit's Harry Potter inspired Ravenclaw is my house. So this is a cowl. It's got a nice...
I thought your house was Hufflepuff.
That was you.
No, that was you.
That was
yeah,
you.
that was you.
That was you.
No, it wasn't. See...
There's no shame in being a Hufflepuff. Can we just get that out of the way?
No, that's fine. But here's the clarification.
One of our daughters is a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, and she's great.
Yeah.
She tries hard.
Sandra's a Hufflepuff. Newt Scamander's a Hufflepuff.
Yeah. So we took like the short version.
You're a Hufflepuff too?
That's like the least surprising thing. So we took the short version of the test, and the short version said that I was Hufflepuff, but then I took the much considerably longer and more thorough version, and it was like, yeah, Hufflepuff, but Ravenclaw. So, but then you took the longer test, and I think you edged out on Hufflepuff a little bit there.
My first test was Ravenclaw, and I believe
the short
that you
one
should go with your first result.
Not if it's
because it's more true.
Not if it's the
because
simple,
now you know how to game the
one.
test.
I think, okay.
The back of this is interesting.
This is how I lose arguments, because I'm just like, this is...
Point out the point on the back of this bandana cowl.
Point.
So it doesn't, it's kind of got... it's kind of got an interesting back, too. And it makes it nice because it fits under your coat better than just scrunched up under your hair. So this kind of gets tucked up here. This nicely folds down here. I like it. I'll probably make it again. This is DK. It was pretty quick, pretty easy. Would knit again.
Nice. Cool. So
right.
What are you working on?
I'm working on, well, for
we already saw your swatches.
Yeah, I'm working on this sweater, the swirl sweater. Then I also have the I Am Dragon I'm working on. I haven't gotten very far on that, the shawl. I'm not going to pull that out. But also,
I need to start giving you a hard time about the I Am Dragon shawl, like you do about the sweater.
Yeah, you can. That's fine.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Then I decided before I cast on my swatches for this sweater, and since I'm going to have to wait a little while, I was looking at my handspun collection, and I decided to do something with that. So I've got 1/2 of I'm going to call it a poncho wrap. So what I'm going to do, if you'll hold that end, is really long and shallow. And then I'll block it out, it'll be a little bit longer. But what I'm going to do is make a piece exactly like it, and then seam them together at the shoulders and all the way down the arm. So it'll be just like a long, skinny wrap top. And I'll probably either find some more handspun or spin some more to put a border on the bottom so it doesn't roll. But I've been really enjoying using my handspun. So I forget which sheep or even fibers these are, or even brands of roving, but they're all different. The white is pretty chunky. This one is, I would say, it was pretty consistent. And then the green and the blue, I held double because they were a thinner weight. I guess I was trying to get a fingering weight, so I held them double, and they really turned out great. I was impressed, and I'm not that accomplished at spinning. I really only do it once a year for Spin Together or Spinzilla. I spin in October for 1 week in October. And I'd love to do it more, though, because I'm really enjoying knitting with it.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
Anything else? Oh, we give away prizes.
Yes, we do. Okay.
We have a beautiful prize this time.
That is correct. So the prize that we are giving away today is a 1 skein of Wollmeise, color of Rosenrot.
Roses.
That right there.
So pretty. I hope I win.
You're not gonna. 34.
All right, 1 to 34, and I've got 15.
Right in the middle, huh?
Random number 15.
Okay. I've got the winner as Rachel Jordan.
Congratulations, Rachel!
Yay!
You are the winner!
Winner's you.
If you happen to see this episode before we are able to contact you, which we should be able to contact you, but you never know, let us know whether you would like to pick this up in store or you would like us to ship it. We are happy to do either. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yay! So, I actually have a thought about question this time.
Do you?
I do.
Excellent.
Oh, what's our prize going to be?
Our prize is going to be a pin.
Why don't we do a couple of pins? Why don't we do 2 pins?
Okay.
Why don't we do the llama and the avocado?
That
Those
works.
are really, really neat. Okay. 2 enamel pins. The question is, do you gauge swatch?
That's a good one.
Hunter, do you gauge swatch?
I only gauge swatch when I'm making a fitted garment like a sweater.
Did you gauge swatch for your baby sweaters?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't.
Did you gauge swatch for this green sweater you're knitting now?
It's gray and like it's a charcoal, and yeah, I actually did.
You did?
I did.
Did you get gauge?
Yeah, like first time I stuck my landing.
That's
Is
nice.
I hit gauge and row count perfectly.
Nice.
I felt like I was like, you know, like when you watch the Olympics and they like dismount off the pommel horse or whatever, is like that.
Or they like the diving and they
Yeah.
do the perfect flip and
Like the
splash
triple
in the
lux
water.
or whatever.
I think that's ice skating, but yeah.
No, I think that's what Rodney Dangerfield did in that one swimming movie.
Maybe so.
I think it is.
Maybe there's a triple lutz in both.
Maybe so.
Okay, but gauge, do you do it? Do you get it? If so, how often? All right, that's our question. To be eligible for the prize, all you have to do is leave a comment on this YouTube video.
Cool.
Cool.
All right. I think that's about it, guys.
All right, have a good week.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.